Welcome back everyone to Kingdoms and Castles, and welcome to Alpha 4, as it says here. So, they've been really busy, and so have I. That's why I've not been around. Plus, I think we got to a point where we couldn't really do much more in Alpha 3 due to the building bug. Where is it? I think he comments on it in here somewhere. It is in here. Yes, anyway, so that apparently that bug has been fixed, which is really important. We've now got the dragon. Not sure what triggers that to happen, but I'm sure we'll find out. We've got a baker. So I'm guessing, well, he says takes food and charcoal to turn into bread. So I'm guessing that's like a productivity thing. So if you have one bread before, you might one food before, you might end up with two when it becomes bread. I'm not too sure. I'll have to find that out. We've got increased productivity with tools. So we got iron on the map as well. In-world happiness overlay. Yeah, that's something that I need in my life, I think, because a few people have commented that I need to sound a little bit more excited and enthusiastic. Well, quite frankly, I am excited and enthusiastic. This is me. This is how I do it. Apart from when, I go a little bit over the top occasionally, but I'm pretty on the level, so... some buildings take more than one hit to destroy now. That's brilliant, because the ogre was a pain in the backside. Tuned Viking and ogre difficulty. Invasions are less frequent, and ogres don't destroy as many buildings right now. Well, thank goodness for that, because it was a little bit too much, so I'm glad they've done that more so than anything else. New music. In fact, if you hear the tune in the background, that feels like that's been tweaked a little bit. It's still basically the same song, but to my ears it sounds slightly different. It's got a little bit more depth to it, so big shout out to Aether there for that, because I love what he's been doing. Anyway, let me stop talking and let's... Oh, 4.1. See, that's how far behind I am. They've already put a 0.1 in, so they must have hotfixed something. So the horde is still not here. In a way, I'm almost tempted to do this just so I can build, but let's test this out. Oh, wait a minute, less raiders and dragons, but it doesn't say anything about ogres. Well, neither does this one. Actually, that's not a bad looking map. Let's have a look. It's quite a lot of desert. Ooh, I'm guessing this is iron, so this black stuff is still not usable. I don't think that looks too shabby. I think we'll just go straight for that. Okay. I've got to reacquaint myself with the game. Oh, wow, look. We have all these now. So, tools, iron, charcoal, gold. Fantastic. Don't know if anything else is... Oh, industry. There's a new tab. Oh, we can build moats. Now, I don't know if that actually... Again, the tooltip doesn't really tell you much. It's just a moat. So, is that aesthetic, or does it actually kind of serve a purpose, I wonder? Because everything seems to be able to swim in this game, so... Right. Then we have a quick look. Iron, trees, stone trees, some iron there. I'm thinking here. Now, I'm going to try my best to build this sort of stuff straight on top of deserts. Oh, look at that. As I'm rotating, the zooming out. Ha! I found a bug already. There you go. Didn't take much. Somewhere here, and I'm going to try and make this look more like a castle. I think the scroll has been inverted as well. Yeah, that's changed. I have to check my settings. Okay, so happiness 100 show. There's no one here to show anything anyway, but I'm guessing as time goes by we'll see. Oh, they've moved the roads. And the bridges. Well, that makes sense. It should be long in here. Food. We got a baker now. It's different. Industry. Quarries. Foresters. Small stockpile. Stockpile. Charcoal maker. Iron mine. And blacksmith. I wonder if they fixed the bug on this. Where they weren't actually going to the bigger houses. I wonder. Well, I guess we'll find out exactly everything right after this. Okay, we're back. So I've just put some roads down. I've ordered some trees to be chopped. I wonder if any of these messages have changed. Was that a new noise? Huh. Yeah, they've added a noise when you click that. So farms, yes. Okay, that's all the same. So I'm going to do some farms on this side because it's nice and green. I'm going to do some houses here. They're all moaning about houses, but I don't think we've got the wood yet. Let's have a quick look. Yes, we have. So let's go here. Let's get them to chop down those trees. Let's have a quick. It's quite an interesting map, actually. I quite like it. It'd be nice to have the castle kind of out on its own, but that's just a lot of messing around initially. Let me speed the game up. We have our first hovel, and we've hit winter, so it'd be a good time, ready for when the winter goes. Food is here now. To get a couple of farms in. I'm not going to go crazy with them straight away. I wonder. Produces food, it can't be flooded. Ah, so maybe there's one benefit of an orchard. Maybe you can lose your crops to a flood, so that's something we've learnt already. I think we'll... Can I rotate that house? I can. Will it make a difference? Apart from the fact that the door is facing the wrong way. Demolish that. I'm going to try to be a little bit more picky in the way I do things this time. I probably should have had that looking this way, but that's fine. Okay, so... a couple of farms. We're going to have a few more people when we do that. We need to think about foresters. This is probably quite a good area. We got iron, we got trees. Stone is over there. Is there anything closer? I don't think there is. God. Have to change the mouse wheel. Something there which isn't too far away. I'm quite interested in what's here for farmland though. Right, okay, so let's go for a forester, I think. Once we can afford it. Need stone. I like that. It forces you to build a quarry before a forester. Interesting. Now, what I'd like to see, and I don't think they've done it, no. Well, it's too far away, but I think it will tell me to remove the trees before it will allow me to put in the road. And I'd like to see that kind of go away. Because I think it'd be nice to just kind of, it would just chop the tree down automatically. I don't know what you guys think about that. But that's kind of my opinion on that. We're going to need a granary as well, probably, if that's not already warning me. Food stores are running low. Ah, we're fine. Here comes the food. But I don't know how much can we hold? 50. Not a lot. And I don't think I can build a granary just yet. Come on, I'm trying to find everything. It's all moved. No. So we don't really want to expand too quickly. Let me speed it up. Is everyone working as a farmer at the moment? I think. And one person is hauling. Yes. Okay, let's close you. You should go and do some building, I would have thought. Yep. There could be a like kind of a warning when you do that. So for someone like me that's been playing for a while, I should have probably picked up on that quite quickly. But for someone that's not played before, they could be left scratching their head for a second. I suppose it depends on their level of intelligence. If it's anything like mine, then we're all in trouble. So... oh, and thank you to those of you that have commented that I'm dumb and thick and stuff. I love it. Brilliant. Bring it on. If that's your opinion, fair enough. But it doesn't bother me what you think at all, because I'm the one sat here doing videos in my time for other people's pleasure. And what are you doing with your life? You're wasting it making horrible comments. Well, good luck to you. Does not bother me in the slightest, especially when I have the magical power of the delete button. Wonderful stuff. There you go, there's some enthusiasm as well. Okay, what are you warning me about now? Yes, we know, but we need stone and wood and all those other wonderful things. Okay, we're getting some wood now, which means we can come across here. Are you going to ask me to chop the trees? Yes, you are. So we got to chop. Yeah, it's a bit of a bad planning on my part here, I think. I probably should have actually built somewhere closer to the stone. I might actually build my foresters over here rather than here. Go build some more houses and things. It's a little bit of room for farmland as well. I'm probably going to use more orchards in this. Here we are, clearing through this quite nicely now. Let's do some more roads. Come across here. Now, if you're wondering how many episodes I'm going to be doing of this, I'm probably targeting every other day at the moment. Because what I'm actually thinking of doing, this episode I'm not going to edit very much, so I'm just going to literally play it through for the half an hour or so. But the next one, and the one after that, I'm probably going to play the game for an hour or so and then edit it down. Just take out some of the more boring stuff. But just because I'm kind of reacquainting myself with the game, I'm going to just kind of go with the flow with this one. Let's build that. Now we're definitely going to need more workers once we've done this. We're going to need a storage. I might go with a small one though. But we need stone to do that. So is anyone working here? Yes, it's got 4 workers. Fantastic. Which means we can go for a granary very soon. That's food. Here it is. So we've got 1 idle worker, but technically they're not idle. They're actually working. I'm pretty sure. Oh, is that the hauler? No, that's the hauler from here, isn't it? So if I put a granary in there... Aha, that is the idle worker. He was idle. What am I saying? Ignore me. I know nothing. So I guess he's going to go and build that. As soon as we've got that, or very close to having that, I think we will go with another hovel. And as soon as he starts work on the hovel, I think I'll open this as well. I have to try to speed the game up. I can't speed it up anymore. It's going as fast as it can. Bingo. There we go. So hopefully, yep, some of the materials are being carried over there. So at the moment, you can see this one chap here. Oh, it could be a woman. Let me have a look. What's your name? Daniel. You are a chap. He's literally just running around picking everything up. So at the moment, our keep is our stockpile. Not that it tells you how much it's got and how much space is left, but that's what it is, and that's what it's acting as. However, I would like another one. And I'm going to go with a small one. And we're going to plonk it in maybe just there. And we're also going to go for a forester. I think that is quite a nice area. And he will pick up all the bits and chuck it in here. It's probably not going to be big enough in the long run. But for the moment, it's perfect. I don't think we're going to have enough food. I can't remember. I remember trying to figure it out in the last, I don't want to call it series, but the last batch of episodes, how many people our field could feed. But then there's so many variables that go into it. I mean, what skill level is this person? They're a master. They're not grandmaster. That's an apprentice. I guess in flooding may even have an impact on it as well now, if there was any attacks. There's so many different things, so I think we'll just go with the flow. Now I'm going to put a wall or something across here, probably. So I think if we come across here, might even get a well. Can we build one? And that covers pretty much everything here. Perfect. Well, let's speed the game up again, because we want to have a look at some of the new stuff. I mean, that would be nice. I mean, they've done an update, and we're still building with the same things. Now, tools I'm quite interested in. So if we could build it here. We got it here as well, but I think we might go with here. Now, if that's going to increase productivity, it would be a no-brainer. And I have no brain, so let's see how I deal with that one. Okay, so we've not had an attack yet, so they have tuned it slightly. Be interesting to see how many spare people I've got. This still takes 1 person, I'm guessing. Oh no, it takes 2. Wasn't that 1 before? I might have to go back and look at some of my episodes. I'm sure that was 1. This was 4, still is 4. I think this is 1 or 2. This is 2. We've not really got the spare people, so we're probably going to be going for another house very shortly. Let me think about this. 3, 4, 5. Does that have anyone in it? No. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're short. A little bit of quick mental arithmetic there. Sufficient resources. That's not a problem. Some wood coming in now. There we go. So this chap is going to collect everything. This will get full very quickly. So we're going to need a charcoal burner as well. I think that might be an ideal spot for a slightly larger stockpile at some point. Or maybe even here. Just so it doesn't interfere in the radius of the woodcutter. Cosmo. Interesting if any of you that are watching are any of these people. Because they are named after people that have actually put their name down to buy the game. I mean, Adam and Edward, that's very generic. There could be a lot of people. Okay, so we've probably not got anyone spare now. We just got haulers running around at the moment, I think. We got no food. Right, so what we're probably best doing is, if we just stop this for a second, that's going to free up a couple of people. Some are going to run into the other buildings, but it should. There we go, we got an extra farmer, got an extra house. So that's going to produce us a lot more food now. Fantastic. How about a windmill? Yes. Now that takes a person as well, I have to remember that. We can get you in here as well. Right, so we got everything we need there. That makes me quite happy to build another hovel as well. Thinking of a town square here. Then we're going to get an iron mine in here. If we actually have what we need, we're probably out of stuff. Yeah, we're out of wood. That's fine. Let's let this stuff build. And we'll have to open that again at some point. But let's get this stuff built and see where we're at. Because we'll know exactly how many people we've got, how many are spare. Everyone's starving. I'm such a wonderful leader. Once these level up, is this already getting the... So medium soul fertility, master workers, base output is 10 to 16. So they're not getting the benefit of the windmill yet. Sometimes certain things would kind of get the benefit before it was even built. Does this take a worker? No. So it'd be better if we were on the dark green. That's a wonderful place for a farm. But I think we're fine at the moment. So here comes the food. How much does this hold? 200. But the other one is just here anyway, so that's not too bad. Get that windmill up and running. There we go. We got a full... Yeah, we got all the farmers we need. We've not got anyone working the windmill just yet, but they're getting the windmill nearby. There we go. Perfect. We have the extra house. Nobody's living there yet. So how many people have we got left? 2. So everything is done and we've got 2 spare people. So we can open that. And they'll probably run in there. This is going to give us 4 people, so we'll still have 2 spare after that. Which means we're going to need more houses, obviously. Now you see on there, I would like that to tell me how many people it needs to operate. That would be nice. But let's put it in anyway. We're going to need a house, we know that. Could go with a cottage. 10 people. Town square in the middle here somewhere. Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll need another hovel, don't we? Let's do a hovel. Let's try and line this up nicely. I'm gonna demolish that one and put it straight later on, I think. Yeah, I think town square here. Road along that side, a couple of cottages. And at least until a point where we start to get the tavern and things like that. Just to try and keep them as happy as possible. Oh, there you go. So they're currently yellow happiness. I'm assuming they're okay. I will assume green is good, red is bad. So, but it only counts on houses. So it doesn't mean they can be unhappy in their job as long as they're happy at home. Is this built? Can't run the mine without a full staff. Does that mean it needs all 3 people to work? Interesting. There's no one in here yet, so let me unpause. Unpause, I'll speed it up. Food is looking okay. My lord, people visit our kingdom, but none saw fit to stay. Okay then, you miserable so-and-sos. Maybe we can go with the town square now then. Have they increased the radius on that? That seems a lot bigger than before. That was one of my bugbearers actually, the radius on some of these buildings. See, that's not very far. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Because if I was to put that there, and then put a church, say, I'll put this here, put a church on that side, because I think a church is bigger, isn't it? Or a cathedral, or whatever it's called. It won't let me. But I think that takes up 6 squares. You lose so much kind of area just to the happiness buildings that you can't get many houses in. And to me, that's slightly frustrating. Have we got anyone spare to build this? Anyone in here? I said it does need all 3 people. Wow, okay. I'm hoping you guys are going to collect materials and build this, which is going to take a worker as well. Yes? Yes, it is. I'd like to build a cottage here as well. I was going to put a road around this, but again, it's about how much space it's going to take. Although, I think we can make it work. I might even put 2 in. Should we be bold and daring? Run out of food. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's try and do a little bit of a mirror image. I don't mind the hovels. They can be replaced later on. I hope the game picks up that should be a corner. I don't think it's going to. I don't trust it. Here we are. We've had no fires. Shh, don't say anything. They're going to happen. And no attacks. That's the interesting thing. So I wonder what it's waiting for. Is it going to be time? Oh, we have a fire. See? I spoke too soon. Ooh. We can hear some water. I'm loving the music in this game. Oh, there we go. Boom, there goes one. I still got... I want a rebuild button on here. Come on, give me a rebuild button. It's so annoying to have to do it this way. To me, it's such a simple thing, but it makes a world of difference. So we're going to have some homeless people right now, which is not good. But they'll probably move into these, because these hold more than double what these hold. So we're probably okay. Is this up and running? It is. So what's making them unhappy at the moment? Oh, you're just outside of the well range. That's fine. Has neighbours, enjoys the town square, road access. So roads were important. I'm glad I did that then. So we need a well. Let me think about this wisely. I think here. Just in case I want to put a road up here somewhere. And you're going to moan because you've not got charcoal. Yes, that's fine. We can probably deal with that. Let's do that. Food is still looking okay. Let's put you right there. And we're going to need a blacksmith soon as well. We've only got one idle worker. But that's because some of these houses are empty at the moment. Let's wait for the message. Now we have no gold, so I can't throw a celebration, but 79% happiness. Most are okay. What's their problem? Wants charcoal, we're going to have in a second. They've got well access. Oh, there we go. So even though the well isn't built yet, they're actually acting as though it is, and I like that. So we've got 7. There we go. You guys can get some work done there. And we've got some charcoal coming in. How long does it take for them to get access? Does somebody go and pick it up? How does that work? Well, there's some charcoal in there. What are you up to? Saw a fairy once. Oh my goodness. Who writes these things? I want to know which one of the developers writes them, because some of them are pretty hilarious. Although they're all wondering about ghosts at the moment. Okay, so we have spare workers. We got lots of happiness. So I think let's go for tools. Let's go for a blacksmith. Now logic says I should probably have this over here. The most logical of people, am I? But I kind of want it over here, but then there's lots of farmland. That is a big building. Right, time for a road. Let's come... Yeah, we will. We'll come down here. Let's go with there, because there's more iron here, and we could do another wood cutter over here, or forester, or whatever you want to call them. Blacksmith. Perfect. And that'd be quite fitting in that area because of all the rocks and stuff. I think that'll work quite nicely. Food. Looks okay. I'm not panicking yet. Okay, so they're all carrying stuff. Do you have charcoal yet? They do. So you're happy. What's your problem? You got charcoal? You got no neighbours. They're going to be unhappy about that. Not that they're saying it. But I think that's part of the problem there. Let me just have a look at my food before I do anything else. I think we're doing okay, aren't we? Maybe we could. Potentially. We haven't got the wood at the moment. is build another cottage. I was going to go for symmetry, but in this case, I don't think I can. The foresters. I think we definitely need another forester, though. Even though they're surrounded by the wood, with the construction and the charcoal place, it's not keeping up, is it? Alright, 16 wood. Oh, it is going up slowly. Oh! I thought we were going to go an entire episode. We made it to year 23. So it's one boat. I don't even know. Can we even build any of this? We can build. So yeah, we're a long way from building this stuff. It'd be nice if our people could actually put up a fight though. At some point. I don't want a whole like platoon of soldiers, but it'd just be nice if they could. So this is going to be an annoyance now because they're going to take some of my really good people. They're going to burn things down. Hopefully they put that out. Yeah. My lord, no one visited this year. Tales of our unsuccessful defense of recent Viking rampages has frightened any visitors away. That's new. I like it. Adds a little bit more depth to the game as well. Okay, so we're waiting for 13 wood. Do we have enough to build another forester? I would like to think so. Do we have the people? Yeah, we're fine. Food is looking a bit scary at the moment though. Forester. This is mostly desert land here, isn't it? So I don't think we're going to put any farms here. So probably somewhere. Let me think about this. Let's chop this one down. We're going to need also over here. I might even move the charcoal place over here. Makes sense. It's right next to this. In fact, let's do that now. Let's get rid of this. It'll free up a couple of workers as well. And we'll build it here. And we'll do a stockpile over here as well. It's a shame we can't remove these. Dynamite would be an interesting thing to have in the game. There we are. So I think we'll go about there. Probably going to need a well over here at some point because undoubtedly the forest is going to set on fire. Put you there. And the charcoal maker we'll put here. I think we might just stick with a small stockpile at the moment, I think. There we go. So food is a problem. But we might be okay. Let's see. I was going to build some extra houses. They're not complaining about... This has neighbours, though. They want neighbours. They have neighbours. How does that work? That's a little bit confusing to me, because there's no one right next door. It's exactly the same setup. Wants neighbours? I don't get that. What if it's to do with the position of the house? I don't know. Wow. Food is slightly concerning. Let's just watch. Yeah, we're not going to have enough. We have spare people though, so I suppose, rather than just watching people suffer, we could do some more farmlands. I can't see anything at the moment. There we go. So a good spot. That is a really nice area. I think we'll come up here. Like so. And we will go with this. Now, only one of those squares isn't the most fertile, but that will work quite nicely, I would have thought. We've not got the wood. Well, that's fine. We will have soon. There we go. And we're going to need a quarry. Not a quarry. What do you call this? A granary. There we go. My goodness. What's wrong with me? Don't answer that question. Right, so we've got this up and running now. So churns charcoal and iron into tools. Produces tool. It tells us consumes 1 charcoal and 3 iron per crate of tools. Crate of tools, okay. Which are there. But what do we do with 1 crate of tools? Do I have a bonus on a building to say they're using tools? It makes tools. What about you? Master workers mine 20% faster. Doesn't say anything about tools. All I can see is a lot of starving people. But I don't think we're going to have that problem for much longer. How many? We've got some idle people, so we may as well. I did want to build that one. I guess we're going to go with a small one. Put it here. So what are we waiting for? There we go. I thought we had the building bug for a second there. I was about to panic again. Military, yes. Yes. Excellent ruler, really. Making everyone starve. Now that, hopefully, should take the problem away. Just. Yes. Happy days. So, using tools. Huh. Using tools for faster chopping. But it doesn't really tell you the output. Is it making it any better? They're not using tools, which seems odd. Not using tools. Tools, okay. So it is just the mines, I guess, and the forester. They're using tools? No. As long as it's all working, can't really complain, can I? What else is new that we've not used? So we've got at least one of every one of these, except the larger stockpile. Food, we've not got the orchard. I'm tempted to put one in, just to see how much. Well, it's not how much it produces, because it's never usually a lot. But I might put one here. Let's go for it. I might even just put normal farms here without the windmill, because they still work. Well, we shall see. Town. We got obviously the cottages we've got, and the manor we've not really built yet. We've got some of these things that will increase the happiness, but I guess we're sort of getting to the point now where we could do some walls and things. So that's for the gold. We need gold for these. So I guess the throne room is going to be next. Where's the front of it here? Can these be built on top of? Oh, look at the tooltip. Allows you to tax your peasants to gain gold. That's new. Not seen that before. And there you go, the castle is automatically upgrading. And I think I've said this before. I think they plan in the future for you to do this kind of upgrade that you just saw. You're probably going to have to pay for it. But as it stands, it currently does it automatically. Let me turn that off. Give me a new toy, and I can't stop playing with it. But I think that's working quite well. So the tools are down here. So the only thing we're not generating is gold, but that's going to happen fairly soon. I don't think it takes any workers for this place. We've got 3 people on here, so that does 52. With the current fertility bonus, that does 19. Yeah. So that's doing. How much was it? 52. So call that 20, 40. Yeah, it still doesn't seem good enough. Oh, bakery. Nobody said anything. Why are you all shouting at me? Why have you not built a bakery, Vapor? Why have you not built one? Because I'm stupid. I'll assume these use the granary to store their food. We're probably going to need more. How's the charcoal looking? Oh no, it's fine. That one is producing enough to keep this going, to keep these people happy. Let's see if it's good enough for the baker. Hopefully they'll build this pretty quickly. Let's get a nice view. What are we waiting for? There we go. The attacks have definitely slowed down, that's for sure. I'm not complaining, because it was too much. I would like to think they scale with what you're doing. And I don't mean if you build walls all the way around, I would say more defences. Because just because you surround your town with walls doesn't actually mean you can actually defend yourself. There we go. Almost done. So that takes 3 people. 0 loaves of bread are ready to eat. Nice. What was the little tooltip on the top of that? It's slightly cut off there. Takes wheat and charcoal and turns it into bread. it's got to be worth it, hasn't it? It's got to be beneficial. Because realistically, I wouldn't want people eating the grain. I'd want them eating bread. What if you think about it, especially if it produces more, so potentially it'd be nice if I could click on food. Farms and orchards produce food, granaries store it. Aha. That tooltip needs changing. Because a baker also produces food. What else have we got? Yeah. I'd like to know the ratio of grain to food. Even if it was like a 1 to 2 sort of thing. Because then, and I would like to have a breakdown. So if I hover over this or click on it, it would say you have so many apples, so many grain, and so many loaves. And if I had lots more grain than I had loaves, then I would build more bakeries. To me, that just seems to make sense. I don't know. You have to let me know what you think. I'm just maybe rambling on a little bit too much. Do I want to tax people? Yes. Why not? The happiness takes a hit straight away. But we need gold. So, Chamber of War, we don't need that yet. Don't eat grand meals every day here. That must give some form of kingdom-wide happiness, I would have thought. We could build walls, we could. Oh, he says as an attack starts. So really, I think, although they've added a lot of buildings, I think we've covered everything that they've actually put in. Okay, we've got dragons that are going to attack and things like that, but I think they are most of the new buildings. Let's go see where they're coming from. I could actually build probably. I like the idea of having something like 5. Kind of like a little bit of a castle-y sort of thing going on here. I can't click on it. I haven't got the stone. But make it look more like a castle. So we're going to lose some people on this one. There's nothing I can do about that right now. They're going to burn down my buildings because idiot over here didn't put a well in. They might take it from the water. Oh, I'm losing all my trees too. Unbelievable. Okay, no, I think they've handled it. Yep, okay. We lost some people. So no more people are visiting. So does that mean we're kind of going to go a year without getting anyone to replace who we've lost? Quite possibly. We're going to actually build a castle in Kingdoms and Castles. Wonderful. It's about time, isn't it? I don't even know what episode number I'm on now. It's got to be up there somewhere. There's been quite a few. But yeah, I was thinking, if I haven't got the stone. How much stone have we got? Yeah, if we're going to build walls, we're going to need another quarry. I was hoping to place that kind of here, and just kind of in case this with walls with towers and stuff. I just thought it'd be quite nice. I'm not going for a pretty build. If I was going for a pretty build, interesting. So they're coming around there. Yeah, I would have played it on the one where they don't attack us. Basically, this is looking quite full. Doesn't tell you when it's full though. That's an interesting thing. Let's chop you down and chop you down. I'm just thinking, maybe how many workers does this take? I think it's 2, isn't it? The other one takes 3. Let's get a bigger one in over here because we're going to be having more stone here. I don't think we got anyone idle because they're currently building these things. Oh, they've done that one. So this one is almost done. I think 5 is high enough. I don't know if I want to build it any higher. We'll see when I go to stick an archer tower on top. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, we can build that there. I mean, I could build it here. Actually, we'll go with there. I don't know why I did that, because I wanted them to do stuff over here. But, yeah. That's just the way I am. Oh, are we getting full on the storage? So, yeah, so they're taking it all in here. Okay, that means we can actually expand. Let's chuck in a cottage. I might put one here. Where's the front door? The other side. We might put a church here. I can't remember the radius of the church. It might be an idea. That'll give us a few extra workers and it will eat through some of the food as well. How are we doing over here? Have you chopped some of this stuff down yet? No. Stop telling them to build things, Vapor. If you keep doing that, they're not going to. Yes, 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 yes. Vapor knows. I think we've probably only got maybe one worker. Let me turn this off for a second. How much? Yeah, we've got quite a bit of iron. That will send off some people to build, I would have thought. Let's watch. Unless they've gone to do something else. Oh no, there we go. We definitely need this. Because we're running out of spare workers. Yeah, they're doing it. We might even be able to have another one. Possibly. As soon as that's done and they start on this, I can... Yeah, there we go. I can work on something else. I'm thinking... Yeah, that's not got a bad range. It covers most of this side of town. I might add a couple more on it. Let me know what you think. I don't want it ridiculously high, but maybe one or two. And have them the same all the way around. I don't know. I just want it to look more like we have a castle and the whole town isn't just one huge castle. So have we got this going yet? We're taking all the resources. We're just waiting for some wood. Boom. There we go. So you can... Oh, what an idiot. You didn't see that, okay? I didn't do that. Honestly, I didn't do that. Are they taking care of these trees yet? Yes, they are. I can't believe I did that. What a fool. Okay, we're going to be able to build the stockpile first. Put you here. Now I'm interested in quarry. No, it has to be there. I wasn't sure if we could get away with it being on the corner, but we obviously can't. That's fine. So this takes, I think it takes 3 or 4 people. It might be 4. That takes 4. So that's going to cover pretty much everyone that was in there. So we also need to build, we could build some manors, but I'm thinking I might do a slightly upper class area for the manors. That's what's going around in my little brain at the moment. Maybe a tavern. Yeah, I think we'll have a tavern in here. We're probably going to need another well at some point. Yeah, we're kind of at the borders, at the limits of the well there. What do you think about this? Put one there. One there. There we go. That might work quite nicely. And have we got enough to build a tavern? We have. So that covers, yeah, it's going to cover the cottages here. Are they cottages? Yes. Perfect. And we're running out of stone, so I probably can't build any of this. But hopefully, we'll have the other quarry up and running very shortly. Oh, it's slow progress. Yeah, I think I might put one more on top of that and then the archer tower. Yeah, this one is full. Wow. Have you got all your workers? You have. Okay, so stone's going to start pouring in now anyway. Which is what we want. I think we're in a fairly good position. And it feels a tiny bit more relaxed. It feels more like a normal level of gameplay. Not like the intensity that it was before where you were just getting attacked constantly. And bearing in mind, I was playing on full speed most of the time. So it feels a little bit more enjoyable. Dare I say it, because I quite enjoyed it before, so I don't want to get addicted, but yeah. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. I know I'm probably not the first person to release a video on this, and quite a few of you have been playing it now. Probably leaps and bounds ahead of me on this, but yeah, I'd be interested to know what you guys are thinking about the current update, about the game as it is, and what I'm actually doing at the moment. But until next time, as always, take care.